650 million years ago, the Earth looked like this. Where you are sitting, dinosaurs used to roam. From the depths of the sea to the top of the sky, from creatures weighing 1 lakh kilograms to birds bigger than 4 elephants, they ruled every corner. But what happened that they were destroyed in just a few hours? Why did our ancestors survive, and how did humans come to Earth? Let's go back in time in this video. This is our Earth. At that time, due to high oxygen, trees as tall as a 3,035-story building were visible everywhere, and dinosaurs lived in them. This is the 8-story tall Argentosaurus. They used to graze several forests in a day. At that time, the Earth looked like this. This is the lime desert where it hasn't rained for millions of years. They dominate here too. This is our India, which is moving towards Asia. At that time, Indian land was filled with lava and King Saurus were found here. The scene here is different, from creatures as long as 7 feet to crabs as big as humans. If you come out and look, Titanosaurus was found in the kilometers-long American desert. It weighs as much as 20 elephants and is taller than an 8-story building. These creatures have gathered here today to give birth to children. The voices of dinosaurs were echoing in every corner of the world, but they did not know that today is their end. Actually, in our solar system, between Jupiter and Mars, there are many meteors which are revolving around the Sun. For the last 100 million years, 2 of these meteors collided, and one of its pieces started moving towards the Earth at a fast speed. As soon as it came near the Earth, some of its pieces fell on the Moon, but due to the fast speed, the gravity of the Moon could not pull it. As soon as it came close to the Earth, its speed started increasing. The atmosphere started burning it, and it collided with the Earth at a speed of 80,000 kilometers per hour. It was 1:30 in the night. 4 minutes before the collision, the whole Earth had become illuminated. Seeing its brightness, the nearby animals became blind. The water there dried up even before it fell. The energy released from the explosion was equal to 10 crore nuclear bombs of today. The heat of 6,000 degrees Celsius coming out of it immediately halved the animals around it and blew them away. The land within a radius of 150 kilometers reached space, and only 5 seconds have passed so far. The shock wave generated by this explosion moved forward at a speed of 550 kilometers per second. It started blowing away stones at the speed of a bullet. Rivers started to vomit, trees in the forest started to fall down, mountains started to collapse. A few seconds after this, a wave of severe heat came and melted the flying rocks and made them navel. Every water that came in contact was immediately boiling in the sea, started in the blink of an eye. The forests were drying up, the bodies of animals were boiling, and this has just begun till now. Thousands of tons of debris had reached the space due to the collision, which spread around the Earth due to gravity and started falling on the Earth. They were also catching fire, and where they were falling, there was destruction for several kilometers. The Earth was shaken from its inside, due to which earthquakes started to occur on Earth within a few seconds. The intensity of the earthquake was high, so the seawater started mixing with the sand settled in the ground, due to which the living beings started suffocating, and the collapse started there too. Only 5 minutes had passed, and outside the animals were in a panic. The hot dust and mud created at the site of the incident was moving rapidly. Due to the dust entering the clouds, lightning had started striking them. Thousands of tons of animals and trees coming in the middle of this storm were flying in the air. In a short time, this storm reached Africa, due to which the limestone deserts there started mixing with the atmosphere, and the clouds started getting poisoned. The collision had raised the seawater even higher than the clouds, due to which a terrible flood of hot water was occurring. Within 5 hours, the entire Earth was covered with dust. The average temperature of the Earth had reached several degrees Celsius. Forests all over the world were on fire, and earthquakes had exposed dead volcanoes. The Earth was getting hotter every second. Oxygen was getting depleted. The ice on the Earth was melting, and the rivers had started flooding. After this great destruction, only the insects and mammals living on land were left alive. 70% of the Earth's population had become extinct. Some dinosaurs were still alive, which were either small or had been saved by some cave. The creatures living in the depths of the sea were also safe, but now their time was also going to be bad. After a few days, poisonous clouds started raining all over the world. The sea started becoming poisonous day by day, due to which the sea forests also started dying. The earth covered with snow was getting cold, and in a few months the whole earth was covered with snow. Our ancestors were used to eating anything out of fear of dinosaurs and living in the ground for months despite low oxygen. There was warmth inside the ground and a whole kingdom of tiny creatures.